Hey. Say hi, buddy. Today, I'm going to be talking about 3 different things that we have in our house that most people would find maybe a little bit weird. But they have been game changers for us and we will never go without them again. I have a lot of like smaller products that would probably be the same thing. People would probably find them a little bit weird. And maybe I'll go through that in a different video, but today I'm just gonna walk through 3 bigger investment products that we have that I love. The first one we're gonna talk about, it's an EMF blocker. So EMF, if you don't know what that is, it's electromagnetic field. And we are obviously living in basically the biggest EMF land we've ever known, just because of our phones, our computers, our Wi-Fi, our telephone poles, I mean, you name it. And our bodies were not designed to operate within that type of field. Our bodies recognize it at a cellular level, and it's something so incredibly foreign that we don't know how to adapt. I say EMF blocker, but really it's an EMF neutralizer. There's really no such thing as an EMF blocker. You can't block the waves, but you can neutralize them. So basically what I'm going to show you is a device that puts out another frequency within the atmosphere and neutralizes it. And most people would probably say like, oh, well, it doesn't affect me, but it can affect you on a very small scale too. Even little things like headaches, nausea, eye strain, fatigue, trouble sleeping, a racing heart, like anxiety even, because when you think about it, your body's almost buzzing off of these frequencies that are around you that it's not created to recognize. And so even that like jittery feeling that you have or feeling anxious can be an effect of that. It's not always that, obviously, and I'm not an expert on it, but it can be. And so for me and for Louie, it's worth getting something that would help with those things and to not have that load on our bodies all the time. So we have one for our home, and we have little devices for when we just go out that we just put in our pockets. So I will show you what we have. It's this little box right there. So this is what it looks like. There is a little light that will go off, I think like every minute, just to tell you that it's on, and it is so simple. So it looks like that, and all you do is you plug it into the wall and it starts working. This device is called the Cube. It's from Blue Shield, and this is specifically for a smaller home or a bigger office. So we have this just in the middle of our living area and our bedroom, and it radiates almost 300 feet each direction. So basically you're covered in the size of home that we have, and yeah, it's just kind of hidden back there. And then the portable devices, it looks like this. So the size of my hand, it's pretty small, it can fit in your pocket. And then how you turn it on, there's just a button up top, and you just hold that down, and then you see the little lights go, and then it's working. So again, it has this little light that will go off every about minute, I think, just to tell you that it's on. And then I just put this right in my pocket whenever I go anywhere, and then Louie has one too. And I do know that on their website, you can buy 2 of these and the Cube for a discounted price. Like they have it bundled. We got ours on Black Friday, but I will link that all below. And then when you shut it off, it's the same thing. You just hold it down and it goes down, and then it's off. We haven't even had to charge them yet because we haven't even had them for 30 days yet, but it's mainly around that mark that you would then have to charge them. Like I said, those are from Blue Shield. They're the best company that I've been able to find. They have really quality products, and they're really transparent in what they do. And on their website, they have, and I think I could probably link this too, but they have a link to where you can type in your address and you can see how many power lines are where you are. So we had about 17, and we even have wiring in our backyard, and that might determine what device you would get, but for us the Cube was enough. Now obviously it's a bit of an investment, but really you only have to buy it like once your entire life. So for us it was really worth it. So the next thing is an earthing mat. Earthing is grounding. If you've heard me talk about that before, it's basically just the concept of putting your bare feet to the earth. You can even get it from swimming in the ocean, but basically by standing on the earth, you're literally soaking in the charge. And it has shown, I mean, just crazy results of what it can do in your body. Things like lowered inflammation, better sleep, lowered stress, boosted immune system. When you think about how many of us aren't grounding at all, ever, because you think about our shoes and the rubber soles and plastic soles on our shoes, and our flooring in our houses and anywhere we go. Also, I think about, we watched Love Island this last season, the US one, and they were on this building in Las Vegas, and I don't know how many times I said to Louis, I said, I cannot believe these people, they are not grounding for a month and a half. I mean, that can mess with you, that can mess with your mood, and you see them on there and clearly it's messing with their mood. And I know it sounds so weird, but you can actually start to see results of it, and it's pretty wild. I've even heard of people who have babies, and if their baby's crying in the house and it's summertime, they'll go outside with their bare feet and stand and hold their baby, and their baby will instantly stop crying. For us, for example, it has really, really helped. Just our mood overall, I feel it really helps. And obviously, if you live in a sunny place, you can always do this. So in the summertime, I'll go outside with my bare feet, get some sun. But in the winter time, obviously I'm not going outside barefoot. So I found this really amazing company that creates these earthing mats. They have different things like pillowcases and blankets and mattress covers, and that's what we have. And it literally just goes under your sheets. It's this very thin mat that goes under your sheets, and then when you sleep, you're grounding. Okay, so let me show you the mat. This is our bed. These are our sheets. And it's right under here. So I just pull it up like that. So this is what it looks like. So you went this side up, but it is just paper thin. And then it straps like this, just to your mattress, and it lays flat, and we cannot notice it under our sheets. Some people I know sleep on top of this, like we would put this on top of our sheets, but I like the texture more of sheets. So we have it just directly under, and it has the same effect. And then right here is how it works. So when you get it, it's so weirdly easy, but there's just a little plug that you plug in right there, and then it plugs right into your wall. So we just have it out like this just because I can press it into the bed like that, but obviously you can probably maneuver something better than that, but it's very simple. You just plug it in and it immediately is grounding. We got this about the same time as we got the EMF blockers, so I don't know if it's this or that, but our sleep has been better, Louis' back has been feeling better, and yeah. So the third and final thing is a rebounder. So it's basically a small trampoline. It looks like this. Maybe that guy I'll show you someday too. But we just keep it upstairs, and it's small enough that it doesn't take up too much space, and we just jump up here. Or in the summertime, we'll take it outside and just leave it out there, and then in the mornings we'll go out. So what rebounding is, basically it just stimulates your lymphatic system. So you have all of your systems in your body, like your cardiovascular system and your digestive system and your respiratory system, and all of those operate on their own for the most part. Your lymphatic system is the only one that manually needs moved. Our bodies naturally do that just from movement throughout the day or exercise, but it's stimulated through movement or massage. So rebounding in specific, what I do with this thing, it literally is just, I jump on it for 5 to 10 minutes in the morning. That's it. I say in the morning especially just because after sleeping and then waking up, like there's just so much stagnant fluid almost. You can feel it in your joints, and you just feel more congested and almost like swollen in the morning. And I found that jumping on this thing, the fluid has drained from my face and I just feel more awake, but it just gets everything moving. So like I said, massage is another way to move it, and gua sha, if you've heard of that, is also really good if you have a gua sha stone and doing it on your neck. But this is more full body. Louie and I do this when we don't feel well too, because it's so important when you don't feel well and you're sick to move that fluid through, because it's moving the toxins through and eliminating those toxins. And yeah, it wakes you up, it makes you feel good. It does so many good things for your body. I hope this was helpful. I feel like all of those things are really important, at least for us. And I think, everybody could benefit from those things in some form. Products and remedies and kind of the weird things like that I just love and I find so much value in. And I hope you do too. See ya.